Good morning, everyone. In this presentation, I'll demonstrate a simple cloud security and governance model by using Docker. Through this demonstration, I'll explain how containerization supports secure web hosting, data protection, and network management. So, I have created a document so that I can just go directly to find which command is used in which step and copy paste it to the command prompt. So in the step 1, I begin by creating a new project directory named Anisha Cloud Security. Within this directory, I create two essential files, a Docker file and an index HTML file. The project directory will serve as the foundation for building and testing our secure web application. So, in the HTML file, I open the index.html file and add a simple web page. The web page displays a title Cloud Security and Governance Demonstration. It also includes my name, Anisha, and my student ID number 2428002. This page represents the content that will be hosted inside the Docker container. It is simple, but it allows us to focus on the security and the governance aspects of the containerization. So here I'm copying all the content and pasting it in the index file. So after the index file, I'll be moving to the Docker file. So once I configure the Docker file, in this file, I specify I specify the official Nginx Alpine image as the base image. This is a lightweight and secure web server image commonly used in containerized environments. I copy the index.html file into the correct Nginx directory, which is user share Nginx HTML. I then expose port 80 to allow HTTP traffic into the container. Finally, I configure the container to run Nginx in the foreground, ensuring that the web server stays active while the container is running. So, in the step 4, building the Docker image. With both the index file and the Docker file is ready, I build a Docker image and tag it as Anisha Security App Latest. After the building process complete, I verify that the image has been created successfully by listing the available Docker images on my system. This confirms that the application is now ready to be deployed in a containerized environment. So I have done with the Docker image creation. Now it is the time for run container. Running the container. So here I start a container from the newly created image, mapping it to a port 8080 on my local system. So, and then I check the list of running containers to confirm that the container is active. When I open a browser and navigate to localhost 8080, the simple web page is displayed. This demonstrates that the application is securely hosted inside the Docker container, isolated from the rest of the system. So, oops, I by mistakenly opened something else. So, moving back, so let's go back to the verification is done, then the testing is done, then the demonstrating of the Docker volumes. So now I'll demonstrate the data persistence using Docker volumes. I create a volume named Anisha data volume. Volumes are important because they allow data to persist even when containers are stopped or removed. Then I run another container, this time mapping it to the port 8081 and attach the newly created volume. Okay, so after that, I visit the localhost 8081. So let's go back and check in 8081. In the browser, the web page loads successfully here. Yeah. This demonstrates how Docker volumes can be used to securely manage and protect application data outside of the container's lifecycle. In the step 7, it will be demonstrating the networking. So for the demonstrating the networking, I create a custom network named Anisha network. Then I run another container on this network and map it to the port 8082. I verify the network configuration by inspecting it through Docker commands. This highlights how custom networks provide isolation and controlled communication between different services in a secure manner. So once I run the container, after the verification is done, next, the last one is pushing, publishing to a Docker Hub. So here you can see my network container name, the MAC address, and the IPv4 address. So moving on, let's go back. Let's move to the push to the Docker Hub. So for that, you need to log into the Docker Hub within the command Docker login. Once the application is running successfully, I prepare it for sharing and reusability. I log into a Docker Hub, tag my image with my Docker Hub username. So here you can see my username as Anisha Apu and push the image into my repository. Login succeeds. By publishing the image to Docker Hub, the application becomes portable and can be accessed and deployed from any environment, supporting both the collaboration and the scalability. So, tag your image. That is for tagging the image, I use that following command. Then I add my username there. Then I complete the command. Then I run it. So, here is the final step. You can see in the screen it's done. Login succeeded. Then image tagging is done. The final one is push it to the Docker Hub. So the same step. So Docker push, then Anisha Abu, then Anisha Security App Latest. Clicking on enter. So here you go. It's pushing all this. Done. We have completed it. Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. In this presentation, I'll demonstrate a simple cloud security and governance model by using Docker.